the technician, Derevyanchenko.
All right, gentlemen, we're scheduled for 10 rounds. You've already been given instructions in the back. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. You must obey my commands. Trunks are high. Let it go at the top. Good luck to both.
Bill Clancy will be the third man in the ring. This is our main event. Two unbeaten fighters. Sergiy Derevyanchenko, 9-0. 7 have come by knockouts. He's dropped his last couple opponents. Kemahl, the hitman Russell, he's unbeaten. He has stopped all but 2 of his opponents he's faced. This is round 1. It's scheduled for 10. Russell in the black trunks. And Derevyanchenko in the gold trunks with the blue trim.
Russell's coming out using his jab already.
Both men, you can see feint, using the feint. Derevyanchenko trying to get past that reach of Russell.
The golden opportunity for Russell.
And Russell again, just touching Derevyanchenko.
You know, Brian, he's testing him, trying to find his distance. No.
Minute gone here in round 1. There's a
nice jab to the body for Russell.
To the stomach there by Russell. Derevyanchenko
answers back with a right hand to the body.
Quick 1-2 by Russell. Glancing right hand.
These guys are definitely getting a feel for each other in this round.
Yeah. It's almost like they're trying to measure each other up for a big shot.
Yep, exactly. You know, both big punches, from what the stats say.
We got a minute left here in round 1.
You know, I like the fact that Russell's working behind his jab.
Here's the right hand by Russell. It's here. Round 1. Here's the right hand to the body by
You know, Russell don't want to get caught up in reaching for his shots.
Final sound 1. And that's round 1. Well, Sunday on Fox, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series goes west to Phoenix. It's desert track over in Kevin Harvick's playground. There is a field of elites looking to claim this checkered flag. Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series racing from Phoenix Sunday, 3 Eastern on Fox. There's Sergiy Derevyanchenko. That's Gary Stark Sr. And Kemahl Russell. Stephen Frank is his trainer. This is their second fight together. He said, listen, I just basically have helped him maximize his talent and to use his head more. He had been using mostly brawn in his fights. I wanted him to help him be smarter.
And that's exactly what boxing is, psychological warfare. It's definitely chess, not checkers.
This is round 2. There's a stiff jab by Russell. Missed with the right hand, though.
You know, I don't want to see Russell reaching. He's reaching when he throws that right hand. You know, if Derevyanchenko timing right, he can catch him with a big left hand.
Second fight here in the States for Russell. So he tried to catch Derevyanchenko with that check left hook. And right hand gets in.
Nice jab for Derevyanchenko.
Yes, stiff jab.
You know, you can see Derevyanchenko trying to find his rhythm now.
Trying to get on that inside as they both exchange body shots. There's a left to the body by Derevyanchenko. Derevyanchenko again came to the body, then upstairs with a right hand.
And you can imagine that's what Derevyanchenko wants the fight to be at. You know, Russell need to go back to the jab, keep his distance. Derevyanchenko is very strong on the inside.
We're halfway through round 2. Tags the body there, Derevyanchenko. And back on the jab.
Turn that light off over there. Turn the light off.
Nice body head work from Derevyanchenko.
My time. Tell them to turn the damn lights off. That's
Clancy.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, per instructions from the commission, we ask that you please turn your lights off on your cameras, please. No lighting whatsoever, please, for the safety of the fighters. Thank you.
So a number of people here, of course, recording the fight with their cell phones, and they're keeping the lights on. And Will Clancy said, look, that's distracting. We can see that light.
Very distracting.
Under a minute here in round 2.
Nice strong jab for Derevyanchenko.
There's double left hand there by Derevyanchenko.
Derevyanchenko working the body.
Turns the angle and connects with a left hand.
Comes back to the head.
Final seconds here. Yeah, good round for Derevyanchenko.
Definitely picked up the pace this round.
Every time it's too nice out to be a work day, but Corona gets its lime. And every time you decide a Tuesday should feel like a Saturday, but Corona gets its lime. Every time you've got a view like that, or every time the best seat in the house isn't in the house. Every time the stars come out to play, or you dance the night away, but Corona gets its lime. And every time you put that away, a Corona gets its lime.
Stay patient. Got it? Nice and patient.
You know, Derevyanchenko tends to find his rhythm and work from the body and work his way up to the head. He tends to smother him. He's a swarmer, so he tends to smother him. He pivots. Great footwork for him. He pivots out and then puts him back on the ropes. That's good placement for Derevyanchenko. You can see that's that amateur spirit kicking in.
Derevyanchenko, well over 400 amateur fights. He was 390-20 in the amateurs. He had 24 fights in the World Series of Boxing with 23-1 there. And this is his 10th professional fight. This is round 3.
You know, coming out, you can see Russell, he's taking more chances now, trying to land bigger shots. That was a nice short hook for Derevyanchenko. Nice right hand for Derevyanchenko.
And for Russell, this is a guy who won a Caribbean tournament in 2015. It's basically the Jamaican version of the Contender that we had here a few years ago. This is just his second fight here in the States. He has stopped his last 4 opponents. He now lives here in Brooklyn, trains out of the Copson Kid gym in Brooklyn. Got in some good sparring with Kid Chocolate Peter Quillen for this fight. Derevyanchenko from the Ukraine, been here in the States since 2014. As we take a look at our throwdown scoring, you the fans, you gave Russell the first round, Derevyanchenko the second round. You've got it even here in round 3. Derevyanchenko goes to the body.
He keeps working the body. You can see that experience with Derevyanchenko in his clinching. You know, he understands the concept. I fight when I want to fight. I tie you up when I don't want to fight.
Here's the combination by Russell. More body work by Derevyanchenko. They gave him the nickname the Technician. They said he's so precise with his punches. There's a left hook. Yeah, left hook there by Derevyanchenko.
You know, Brian, I like to see Russell get back to his jab. You know, control. That was a big shot for him. Get back to his jab and control him. You know, fighting at his pace. He's going to let Derevyanchenko walk him down and kind of work his way in there.
"30 seconds here in round 3.
He's definitely smothering Russell.
Derevyanchenko now makes Brooklyn his home. He's been there for 3 years now.
That was a nice right hand for Russell.
When we come back, round 4, left hook by Russell. At the end of this round.
Hey, I noticed your car's not in the driveway.
Yeah, it's in the shop. It's gonna cost me an arm and a leg.
Should have taken it to Midas. Tell you what stuff needs fixing and what stuff can wait. High five.
Get a $19.99 conventional oil change plus or $10 off an upgrade now at Midas.
This man can lift a 526-pound barrel of Tennessee whiskey. These people can do everything else. This is Lynchburg, Tennessee, the home of Jack Daniels.
Right here. Alert. You want that round. So now we gotta start working for you. Go looking for the right uppercut on the straight up. Behind your jab, you get an angle, bring it straight up the middle. Okay? Just like the game plan. Just gotta work. Ain't nobody gets the right to
You know, on the replay, you see a nice precise jab. And then he throws the left hook. That was a great left hook, and he timed it perfect.
That was right there at the very end of the round, too.
Very end.
Good way to cap the round off. This is round 4. Kemahl Russell, Sergiy Derevyanchenko, both unbeaten. See both of these guys now back on their jab. Here's
That was
the
a
right
nice
hand.
right hand for Russell. You know, at this pace, you know, you gotta, you know, it's very neutral.
Here's a quick combination by Russell. Right hand by Derevyanchenko. That pace is picking up now. There's a left to the body by Derevyanchenko. Russell right back on Derevyanchenko.
Nice angle off by Russell.
Minute gone here in round 4.
You know, the pace definitely shifted.
Here's the right hand by
Nice right hand for
Derevyanchenko.
Derevyanchenko.
Yes.
He just
Followed up with a left hook. Yep. And a couple of hooks by Russell. trainer for Sergiy, Gary Stark, said, listen, I need you to set up that right hand. I need you to throw it. Meanwhile, the corner of Russell told him, said, you've been too concerned in this fight of what Derevyanchenko is doing. You need to make him concerned about what you're going to do. In other words, as you talked about, you keep dictating the pace.
Dictating the pace.
Come on, left hook to the right hand by Derevyanchenko.
He's definitely finding his rhythm.
That one hurt. Russell, he goes to the body. And changing the angle is Derevyanchenko.
Changing the angle, picking his shots. Derevyanchenko look like he found this rhythm. He's definitely on to something right now. He's definitely on to something right now.
Left. He backs Russell to the ropes. Combination.
He continues to walk him down, throwing big shots.
Derevyanchenko coming off, he said a huge win for him as he beat Sam Solomon, a former champion. Right hand, Derevyanchenko. Bill Clancy giving a warning to Russell to keep his punches up.
Derevyanchenko definitely about this rhythm and letting his hands go a lot more.
Right hand by Derevyanchenko, another big right hand.
He's working up and down.
Final seconds of this round and a big round for Sergiy. Left hook. These guys go toe-to-toe against the ropes.
Great round. Great round. Great round for Derevyanchenko.
Russell has to cut over his eye. Bill Clancy says it's from a punch.
Got it? How you feel? All right, let's go. Good round, just like that. Got it? Let's go. Dig him right back in the body. Dig him right back in the body. Tight body.
You know, you see in the replay in the earlier round, you see Derevyanchenko finding his rhythm and tends to create shots because he's finding the rhythm. He's going from the body and going back to the head. And then there's some great shots, some great precise shots. And the same thing in the later rounds. He was doing the same thing, you know, finding his rhythm, swarming Russell, making him Russell fight at his pace on the inside.
This is round 5. We're scheduled for 10. Derevyanchenko was an Olympian, represented the Ukraine in 2008 Olympics. Vasily Lomachenko, a teammate of his. Vyacheslav Glasgow, teammate of his on that Olympic team. In fact, Sergiy Derevyanchenko was just one of 5 members of that team who didn't medal. Jordan Hardy's been listening into the corner. She's got a report for us. Jordan.
Yeah, Brian, his trainer said that was a good round and that he hurt Kemahl Russell bad. He said he wants to see 2 to 3 hands, right hands in a row. There he goes.
And he's got him in trouble right now, Jordan, against the ropes.
He's definitely
big right hand. He's got Kemahl Russell in trouble, and the technician is carving them apart.
You know, that's the rhythm I was talking about. You know, fighting at his pace, controlling, dictating the pace.
And that's it.
That's it.
Bill Clancy said he's seen enough. The technician has stopped Kemahl Russell.
You know, Brian, I said, you know, when he finds his rhythm and dictate the pace, man, he big shots in fights early. And he just threw a swarm of them.
Well, now you can see why he's one of the rising contenders of that middleweight division. Spent the entire camp with Daniel Jacobs. And he put it on Kemahl Russell here in this 5th round.
That was a big right hand. You know, he tends to swarm him and stays on him. And you know, he had him hurt, so he stayed on him and he kept working. Like I said earlier in the fight, you know, he found his rhythm, he's going to end the fight early. And he dictated the pace, and he just kept swarming and kept punching. And the ref seen that, you know, it was enough, you know. That was a good call by the ref also. You can see Derevyanchenko keeps working and keeps throwing punches, he keeps throwing big shots. That was a great stoppage by the ref.
Another hand, that right hand, as you pointed out, that started it all.
Yes. Definitely, man. It's all about the rhythm, man. I feel like the rhythm played a big part of this fight tonight. Derevyanchenko, you know, the first couple rounds he started off slow, but once he found that rhythm, it was on from there, you know, and that's what created the stoppage for the fight.
Sergiy Derevyanchenko coming into this fight has stopped his last 3 opponents. You can now say his last 4. When we come back as his young son Matthew enters the ring, get the official time of the stoppage. This is Toe to Toe Tuesday.